Hi everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh, Lily. She was on the couch peacefully till I did this. Yep. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I love you too. And I hope you're having a good weekend. And thank you for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. And I'd really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and make comments. It helps this single mom's channel. Yes, it does. So, anyway, guys, oh, it's a beautiful day here in Albuquerque. We had an incredible rainstorm yesterday. It was so beautiful, cloudy and dark all day, and then we had the rainstorm, and I was so excited because it felt like fall. And then the stinking sun came out. Ugh. Man, was I ticked off. Whew. I did not like seeing that sun. It just kind of killed the vibe because all day I was in this mood of, oh, it's dark, it's cloudy, it's cool, oh, a storm's coming. It just felt so fall-like. And then after, it was a downpour. It was a downpour. I was just sitting here looking at it out my living room window, just like, oh, this is so beautiful. I even sat on my back porch for a while because it's a big covered porch. And I just sat there and watched the rain as I watched the mountains because I faced the Sandia Mountains. And it was such a beautiful view. And I was so happy. And then the sun came out and I was like, up yours, father, son. I'm not in the mood for you today. That's what I said. Because I was so disappointed. I wanted it to continue through nighttime. I really did. I just want a day. Because when you live here, like here in Albuquerque, we have I think it's 300 and some days of sunshine every day. So when it gets cloudy and stormy, that's really exciting to me. And we rarely have a day. I can't even think of any time that we've had a day where it's cloudy all day and just that kind of blustery feeling. It's very rare. Here, even in the summer, we have a rain. 10 minutes later, the sun's out. Yeah, not loving it. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about now that I'm 70 years old, what I don't care about anymore. I just don't care. Number one, I don't care if somebody likes me or not. If you don't like me, then be on your way. I don't care. I'm not here to be a people pleaser anymore. I used to be long ago. Always wanting to be accepted, always putting up with a lot of unkind things in my life just to be accepted. Not anymore. If you don't like me, be on your way. I don't care. I will wear whatever I want to wear. I don't care what anybody else thinks anymore. I will wear whatever makes me comfortable now. I will wear what I want wherever I go. I'm not worried about what people think about me anymore. I just don't care. I just don't. I don't wear makeup every day. I used to have my hair and makeup done every single day without fail. Imagine living that way, raising 5 children. I would not go a day without makeup. Never. Or a day without doing my hair. Never. I wouldn't walk out the front door without being totally done up. I don't care now. I don't care if I'm without makeup and I've got my hair pulled back in a ponytail because I didn't feel like messing with it. I still go to the store. I don't care what somebody thinks. I just don't. It's just one of those things that as you get older, you just start not caring about all these little petty things anymore. I don't care what somebody thinks about me as what they think of my, let's say, faith side, spiritual side. I don't care that you think I should follow this religion or that belief, whatever. I don't care. I am what I am, and I believe in what I want to believe in or don't want to believe in. I'm not here anymore to think, oh yeah, I better do this in order to fit in with that person, or in order for that person to think I'm okay, I better believe this particular faith or way. I don't care anymore. There are things I believe in terms of what I grew up with. Some of them I have picked that I like. I've picked some different things from different religions, different faiths that I am comfortable with, that I like, that I simply like. I don't care that you think I should follow this particular path for a religion or a faith or a spiritual belief. I pick what I like, and I'm not going to change it for anybody. I do what I want to in terms of that. I don't care what somebody thinks in terms of how I keep my house, how I decorate my home. I decorate my home with what I love. I love what I have in here. I'm one of those people, I do not like, I'm not putting it down, it's just what I don't like. I don't like elegance. I don't like an elegant home because to me it feels, let me put it this way. I don't want to put anybody down. I don't want my home to be an elegant looking home because to me it's not comfortable. To me it's very cold, it's very commercial looking, it looks like something you pulled out of a magazine. That's not for me. I like an eclectic home. A home that has things that I love, that represent me as a person and my tastes and what makes me feel good and what makes me happy. Plain and simple. What makes me happy. So I buy what strikes my eyes, my mind when I'm out. And if I see something, oh, that is so cute, it's adorable, it's cute, it's whatever, I want that in my home because I like that. I don't want to look at something that looks like it was just pulled out of a magazine and don't touch. No, that's not for me. In fact, if I had it my way and I could afford it, and I may start doing it anyway. You don't have to have a lot of money to do a lot of things. I have watched a video of this woman called Alwyn Oak. Alwyn Oak is her name, and I think she's in the UK. And her house is decorated completely like a fairy garden. You would think you were walking into, or a fairy home, fairy garden. I love it. I love the feeling of the nature. I absolutely love it. That's why I like eclectic. It feels more nature-wise to me to pull in things that aren't perfect and elegant. And this Alwyn Oak, her home, it's like my dream home. She's got things in there that look like she pulled them out of the forest and brought them into her home. And I love that look. Little animals and branches, and she's got, you know, fake leaves and fake bush type of things all over, fake tree things, and it looks, I swear every time I watch her channel and I look at her home, I feel like I walked into the forest with nature. I love that, and I'm thinking of starting to do that more in my home. So yeah, I don't care. And I don't care what people think of me in terms of how I keep my home. Now, I keep a very clean home, that I do. I like a clean home, but I'll tell you what, if I don't feel like dusting, if I don't feel like vacuuming and somebody comes over and it's like that, I don't care. I've worked myself to death raising 5 children, being married, and all my life, a clean home was always very important to me, and it still is. And I do keep a very clean home. It's just me. How dirty can it get? But yeah, I'll look around and go, oh, the floors need to be vacuumed, the rugs. The floor might need to be washed. The furniture should be dusted. But I'll be like, I don't care. If somebody comes over, I don't care. I've reached that stage in life where I deserve to not care about every little thing. It's just the way it is. Like right now, I've got a backyard full of weeds. Yeah, full of weeds because it's all dirt back there except for a couple of trees. And this year the weeds came in like crazy. I mean, they came in like crazy. And oddly enough, I like all the weeds because they're keeping all the dust from blowing onto my porch and making it a dust bomb back there. But I will be calling somebody here soon to come and get rid of it. But you know what? I don't care. If somebody comes over and sees it, I don't care. I've just gotten to the point where I just don't, and I'm not going to worry about something. That's another one. I'm not going to worry about someone to the point that I make myself physically ill And I have done that, believe me. I have worried about people that I love with all my heart, but how can I put it? Haven't earned, I guess you could say, the kind of worry that I have for them in many ways. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm going to always have concern for people I love, but I'm not going to make myself sick with worry about why is this way or why is that way. I'm not going to do that anymore. I've done that all my life. I would worry myself to the point of illness, literally illness. I don't care anymore. And when I say I don't care, I don't mean that I don't care about the people, but I don't care to put myself through that kind of worry and stress anymore to where I can't even sleep at night. Because people can hurt you. People you love can hurt you in many, many ways. And I just don't care anymore. I have to take care of me, especially living alone. I got to keep myself as healthy as I can because there's no one here to take care of me when I get sick. Now when I've gotten really injured or sick, I will say my son Nathan has come to stay with me for days to take care of me. I will say that. But on the whole, you know, other little things you get where you don't feel well, you're just maybe super tired or you injure yourself a little bit or whatever that impedes on your day. Well, somebody can't be here all the time. So yeah, I have to take care of myself, my mental health, by not letting it go to the point that I literally end up in bed feeling sick. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I can't. And I just don't, you know, I'm to the point where I don't care if you don't like anything about me. If you don't like anything about me, I don't care. I am who I am. You take me as I am or don't take me at all. That's the way I feel. Because you can get trapped in a situation where you're always trying to please somebody, but you can never please anybody. You can't, or you can't please everybody. I forget what that saying is. You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all of the people all the time. Well, that's true. So right now, I'm not here to just please somebody. Those that I love and are in my life, I will do what makes me feel good to do for them. Not because I'm obligated. I'm not obligated. That's the other thing. I don't care to be obligated anymore. I'm done. I'm retired. I'm living my life in a way that, yeah, it's hard sometimes because I live alone, but after being married twice and raising 5 children, I'm deserving of the time that I now have. And I'm starting to appreciate more and more living alone. There are certain aspects to it, like cooking. I don't enjoy cooking because when you're alone, what's the big deal? But that's just me. A lot of people still love it, even though they live alone. But yeah, I don't care to be obligated to anything anymore long term. Of course, I'll do things, you know, for my family, my kids, you know, my grandkids, that type of thing, little things, of course. But you know what I mean. I'm not obligated to please everybody out there anymore. Not anymore. It's just the way I feel. Tell me things that you feel you just don't care about anymore now that you're older. That you've just said, I can't do this anymore. It's just like when I made my videos without my upper denture. Those of you that have followed me, I did months and months of videos without my upper denture because I had to wait for my gums to heal in order to wear it. Well, I didn't care. It was like, you know what? This is real life. This is my real life right now. I don't have teeth up on top. I can't wear my dentures, so I'm going to make my videos without them. I didn't care that anybody saw me that way because you know what? The teeth don't define me. It's who I am that defines me, not these things. So, yeah, I didn't care. And I know there are people out there who would think, oh my God, I would never make a video without my teeth. Oh my God. Well, not only did I not care that you saw me that way, but I felt like it would help people who were going through the same thing. Like, wow, you know, she's fine with it. Why shouldn't I be? That type of thing. Because we can go through life caring about too much. And so to me, it was hopefully helpful to those who have to wear dentures or partials or maybe can't afford them and they don't have any teeth. Your life goes on. So yeah, I don't care. I just don't care to make my life miserable anymore in order to be accepted or to please somebody. I don't care. So tell me things that you don't care about anymore. I'm sure I missed a lot of them, but I only have 18 minutes on this camera because it overheats and stops, and it used to go 30 minutes, but I don't know what happened to it. So anyway, tell me what you don't care about anymore. I don't care that some days it's only once in a blue moon, but there are days like, I'm not going to shower today. I live alone. I don't care. You know, that's very rare because I don't feel good if I don't shower. But once in a while, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I just don't feel like showering today. That's a one in a million. But when I do it, I don't care. It's me. It's my life. And I will wear whatever clothes I want. I just don't care. It's my life. So tell me what you don't care about anymore now that you're older and wiser. So I will talk to you later. And my little Lily, as usual, she says goodbye. She says see you later. All right, guys. Talk to you later, and you have a good one. I hope your weekend's going well. See you in my next video. Bye-bye. Lily. Oh, this is so weird that the time just does not sync up with what I have on my computer and on my camera. It's just too weird. Oh, and the other thing, now that I have a minute left, the other thing I don't care about is people who think, ooh, you let your dogs sleep on your bed? You let your dogs get on your furniture? I don't care because they are my babies. They are my family. They are not just pets to put outside and forget or to ignore. They are my family. My little dogs are my family because my kids have grown. I don't have anybody here. And even if I was with a man, if he didn't accept these dogs 100% like I do, where they can be on the furniture, they can be in the bed with me at night, he's gone. Won't have a thing to do with him. Nope, I don't care. They're my babies. And I don't care what anybody thinks. They're clean dogs, they're healthy dogs. They will always be able to snuggle up with me at night. So, I don't care. Anyway, talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.